What's up, everybody, and welcome to, well, Bricks and Toys and my kitchen. There is no more Lego Studio in my house. There is a Lego Studio in Fair Oaks, California, but there is no longer one here in Las Vegas. Just a couple of days ago, well, a week ago today, I embarked on a journey to Fair Oaks, California, to where I signed the lease, handed over the money, and I took possession of my new apartment. Along with doing that, I transferred probably 75% of everything that I own to the new house in the first trip. It was about a 50-hour turn and burn. We drove up there in two different parts, separated in 4 hours and about a night's worth of sleep. Then we had movers meet us there to where they moved in 75% of my stuff or whatever it is. And then we came straight back home. So you should never drive 18 hours in that short of time. That is, it was a killer trip. And then on top of everything, we had a lithium battery truck explode or, fall over and catch fire on the main freeway between California and Vegas. And that closed the 15 down on us when we did this trip home. So we ended up driving through the desert in my new car, which has a broken gas gauge, and the GPS kept taking us down these desert highways that had no cars on them, just a cow here and there. So, it was fun honking at random cows. I was lost in the middle of the desert with a car with a name. I don't know. You guys get the joke. Been through the desert with a horse with no name. Well, I went through the desert with a car with a name, and that name was Skipper. And Skipper, got us there. So that's why I'm in the kitchen, is because, in just 4 more days, I'm taking the other 25% of my stuff up to Sacramento, and I will be permanently there. So this is kind of like, I don't know if you guys are Blink-182 fans, but Blink-182 is a band from almost 30 years ago. They broke up, got it together, broke up, and they got back together, and they're currently on tour on the One More Time tour, to which I've seen one of their shows. It's great. But because I'm such a Blink-182 fan, and they're so about this One More Time song, tour, album, I just can't get that phrase out of my head, everybody. I just keep thinking, one more time. And that's why this store haul behind me is so special, because for one more time, I went to my favorite Lego store at the Fashion Show Mall instead of downtown Summerlin. Downtown Summerlin, I think I did that twice. But where did I discover Lego? Where did I start my channel at? The Fashion Show Mall. That's why I had to go back to the Fashion Show Mall for this haul one more time. Because to me, it feels so right to go to the store to where you found your love and your hobby in Lego. For the last time of ever going there, I will likely not come back to this town for at least 5 to 10 years after I leave. I have no business being here. I have no business visiting here. I don't even want to come here to have fun. Once I'm out of this town, I have no reason to come back. So it was important today, for one more time, to go to my Fashion Show Mall and then have lunch at the California Pizza Kitchen, like we usually did, right next door. So, it's very sentimental because it's not going to happen like this ever again. I don't know what my new Lego store in Roseville, California is going to be like. I hope it's nice. I hope it's spacious, but I have no idea. There's only one Lego store up there. So for me, this whole experience is really sentimental. And then not to mention, this is the last video I'm filming in this house. This is it, everybody. I'm not doing anything beyond this. This is where I started this channel, was in this house, in hopes that I could be here until I can move into a real studio space. Unfortunately, it didn't work out like that, and it's so sad. So if there's an echo in this video, well, it's because the house is empty. Well, almost empty. We have people coming by, and we think we're going to get an offer soon. Fingers crossed for my mom's sake. But in a couple days, I'm outie. So let's get to the store haul, everybody. I'm going to try my best to nail the prices as I go through the haul. So as you guys can see with the haul, we have 2 of these large bags right here. 1, 2, and then we have one little smaller one. I think in total, I maybe got 10 sets-ish. I don't know. I just bought everything. These sets will take us into probably October. I'm not filming as hot as I used to because I got priorities. I'm in an empty house. I'm moving. So hang on with me, guys. Videos coming soon. Okay, so let's start off with the smaller bag. Let's get this out of the way. Let's just dive in. Let's see what we have. Let's fill around. Okay, so this is one that my mom picked up for herself. This is the new botanical collection, Plum Blossom, set number 10369, 327 pieces. I believe that this one and the other one is about $30 US. I do like the new pots on these. I think these are really freaking pretty. And I like the idea that they're changing up the base to kind of give it a fresh look with the flowers. Now let's dive in here for the next one. Ooh, okay. Now there is a lot of good Star Wars goodness here in these bags. And to kick it off is set number 75396, the Desert Skiff and Sarlacc Pit, 558 pieces. This one I retails for about $80 US, and it comes with the minifigure of Neen Numb. So this is another set with the 25th anniversary minifigure. Overall, you know what? Buy it for the minifigures. I do want to see if the Boba Fett that comes with this set is the same that came in the mech, because that was kind of the big deal with buying the mech last year. Was it was a cool old Boba Fett. So I kind of wonder if it's the same one or maybe if it's a little bit updated. And looking at the back here, you can see that there is some motion with the Sarlacc Pit and maybe some playability with the skiff. This is going to be a really cool set to kind of build and toy around with. $80 US is kind of a lot, but Star Wars is Star Wars. We got to do it. Next up, we have some promos. Now, I don't know what the promos are this time around, but they did give us a Dreams promo of 30660, Zoe's Dream Jet Pack Booster. Okay, don't really do the Dreams anymore. I used to. And then we got another Dreams set, which looks to be the one we got from last year, the Z-Blob and Bunchu Spider Escape 30636. As you can see there, we got one of those last year. And then we got one of these. I thought I lost this promo. See, I wasn't able to buy and get this promo when it came out in February, I believe, but they brought it back, and I'm so happy. This is the Micro Rocket Launch Pad 40712. Now, I don't know what you got to qualify for these promos. I didn't look it up. Maybe I should have, but these promos only went for buying these sets and not what's in that bag. So that should tell you something about what qualifies to get the promos and what doesn't. So I think that does it for our first bag. Yes, it does. Let's go ahead and let's put that down. Let's dive into this bag and let's knock this one out. Now, pulling this one forward, I got to be careful. I can start off with the promo. This is the only promo you get with this set. 6535-736. It's the P1 logo at 178 pieces. Now, this set was a really hard set for me to buy, but this promo was a big reason of why I did buy this set, because I kind of wanted something special to go alongside of what's this box right here to kind of symbolize I finally was able to buy one of these cars when they first came out. And the car I'm talking about, as you guys already probably know, look at that beautiful booty. That's the McLaren P1. This set was rumored, and I told myself, no matter what, you got to get it. It has to go with the Lamborghini. It has to come into the collection. And then with everything with the moving, I didn't think I was going to do it. But you know what? I figured we got to do it. So this is the new McLaren Technic set. It does cost about $450 US. Now looking at this side of the box, we do get a better look at it. So looking at the back of the box, or maybe the front of the box, or we'll talk about the orientation when I do the video on this. Set number 42172, 3,893 pieces. I'm so excited to get to this and build it. Again, I got to get my Lego studio put back together at the house in Fair Oaks, California, before I can even consider taking this one apart and opening it. But I'm so excited to see how they did the boxes, because if you guys have done these sets before, the way that they do the boxes is a work of art all in itself on top of an already existing incredible build. So that's the McLaren P1. That is like the 1/8 scale, awesome, 400 and up Technic car of the year. I'm just so happy. Like, they said that this was coming, and I'm glad that it came. Really happy. Okay, so I just restaged all of that so you guys can be entertained in the background. Don't pay attention to my $1,000 burrito. Okay, now that I brought it up, I'll show you my $1,000 burrito. If you guys have been long-term subscribers of the channel, you guys will know 700 subscribers ago, man, this seems so much, but it wasn't that long ago. We bought the 2010 Imperial flagship for my mom. We restored that set, and we celebrated 600 subscribers, guys. And after pulling down all the sets off the shelves, my mom's looking over here at Diagon Alley. She's looking over there at the Titanic. And then over here, we got the Disney Castle and the Mickey Mouses and stuff. And my mom's just like, where am I going to put all this? And then she looked at this, and she's like, then there's that. And I told her, I was like, I'll take one of any of those sets. I mean, Diagon Alley, the Hogwarts Express, the Titanic. I mean, I'm over here. And she said, you know what? Take the pirate ship. And I was like, yes. Unfortunately, with the pirate ship, you got to turn it into a burrito in order to transfer it. None of my 300 Lego sets that I transferred so far, I packed this good. This thing is bagged, bubble wrapped, bagged again, and bubble wrapped, and then wrapped in many layers of tape. If you guys know your old Lego, if this thing drops or even gets pressured into coming apart, the chances of the brown shattering like glass is extremely high. So this will go in my car wrapped in a lot of clothes from my closet, and hopefully it gets up there in one piece. I will be making a video when I am home showing you guys roughly the exterior damages of Lego. Sets like the Avengers Tower, I had it in a box, and it literally exploded in the back of the car. My wife and I, we don't even know what happened. She was driving down the road, and the set just went crumble, and it crushed. And same thing happened with the Artemis and even the Orient Express. The sets, just from the micro vibrations, they just came apart. And I'm going to show you guys all those damages in a separate video when I get back up there. So that's the $1,000 burrito. I just wanted to share that with you guys since it's up here. I did take the sails off and do the same thing to where the sails are all wrapped up and, you know, kept safe. So I guess it's kind of a $1,000 two-part burrito at that point. But I'm very happy to have that set. I'm very thankful that she did give it to me. As you guys know, I just bought the Town Hall, which was another $1,000 set, and I had to sell it. And that's how I kind of paid for this P1, is I had the choice of, do I want to put that money down on a credit card or do I want to put it down on the P1? Well, you know what? I already made enough to pay the credit card. I have a little bit left over. Let's go ahead and get the P1. So it kind of softens the blow. You know, Town Hall for the pirate ship. Okay, you know what? I can do that. So enough chit-chatting. You know, I just miss you guys so much. I haven't made a video in over a week and a half. You know, you guys just saw the other video like 3 days ago. I haven't been in front of a camera for a week and a half. I just miss talking to you guys so much. So there's so many things I just want to share and talk with you guys. But now, let's get to the beans over here. Now, this is a lot of frickin' Lego. Let's start off with, you know, let's start off with something big, right? $250. The McLaren G500. Excuse me, the Mercedes-Benz G500. I was looking over there still, and I thought McLaren Mercedes. Honest mistake. This is the new Technic set of the SUV, 42177, 2,891 pieces. Super, super looking forward to putting this right next to the Land Rover Defender, which actually did make the move in one piece. So it will be nice to get this built and have those two off-road vehicles. And maybe I'll get the Ford Raptor eventually, and I'll have 3 off-road Technic vehicles like this nature. Super happy about that one. Next up on the list, we have a set that, you know, we just do it for the minifigures at this point. I feel like this set's a year late. It's because, it was like a year ago we were getting all the other Ahsoka sets. This is set number 75385, Ahsoka Tano's Duel on Peridia, 382 pieces. This one is about $55 US, but I mean, it comes with the Ahsoka in white, Ezra Bridger, Morgan Elsbeth, Grand Admiral Thrawn, and a Night Trooper with awesome printing across the board. Awesome accessories, like we got this dark saber looking blade, but in a translucent green, which, is her special weapon on the show at the end of it before she gets, sniped off. It's just a stand to hold incredible minifigures. You're literally spending basically $10 a minifigure when you buy this set because that's all it's really good for. No one's actually going to play with it. You're going to want it for, well, the figures. Next up is kind of a 2-for-1. Let me get them both. There's one, and there's two. These are both the same set, 42173, 42184, the Coensay Jesco Absolute, both coming in at 801 pieces, 10 and older, both costing about $50 US. Now, why did I buy the same set twice? Well, one's in white, one's in gray. Usually they wait about 5 months to do this, 6 months in between the releases. This time, Lego just said, to hell with it, here they are at the same time. And it makes it kind of weird, because it kind of feels weird to buy the same thing with two different colors at the same time. It's like, Lego, can we just wait 6 months again? Like we did with the Bugatti and with the Lamborghini. That was nicer. This is just weird. But I like to hang these on the wall. I'm going to be doing that at the new house in Fair Oaks. So I had to get both of these. I will build them together in the same video. And, we'll just talk about them like that and then. Now this one caught me by surprise. This box was a lot bigger. This is about the size of maybe 2.5 BrickHeadz boxes. This is the 40748 Batman 8-in-1 for about $25 US. With this kit, there's enough pieces to build one of 8 Batmans. Now there is a guide, and I think the guide said to buy 2 kits and a certain amount of pieces, and you can get all 8 of them. But I didn't double verify with the guide, and I only bought one of these kits. I may have to buy another one in order to try to make all 8 like the guide says. But again, this will be a video where I try to make, nice catch, all 8 of these for you guys using that guide and try to help you guys achieve your dreams of having all 8 of those awesome Batman BrickHeadz. Now this one is awesome. This is a new buildable figure. Last year we got Chewbacca with a face only a mother could love. This year we got C-3PO. And I have to say, it looks like they did a lot frickin' better this year. Now I think Chewbacca is broken in a box. He will have to be fixed before this one goes up next to it. Again, I have no display for any of these at the moment, so that's why we're not building anything until we get to the new place. This is set number 75398, coming in at 1,038 pieces. Now this kit does resell for about $140 US. And like I said, it's got so many pearlescent gold elements. The eyes are a little bit bigger than you would want, but come on guys, we're working with Lego pieces. Do we want perfect models, or do we want models that people are walking up to thinking they're real, getting up close and going, wait, that ain't right. Oh shoot, it's Lego. Okay, that's forgiven and that's cool. And I think that's what this one pulls off just right. Now, last but not too late is one I was super excited for. And I'm going to talk about this in its own video, but this is Jedi Bob's Starfighter, part of the Rebuild the Galaxy series coming out, I believe in September on Disney+. 75388. This set is $40 US. It's another Jedi Starfighter, but it's featuring the characters of Jedi Bob, an Akbar Trooper, and a Servo CR-VO. That's how they do the name of it. This set is just so freaking cool because it gives us a Jedi Bob that's actually named that in a Lego set. I had to grab this. I kept hearing that this set was rumored, and I was like, is it actually ever going to show up? And it did. Okay, so next up on the list is another one of the botanical collection. This is the chrysanthemum, or however the hell you say it. Again, $30 like the other one. Set number 10368 coming at 268 pieces. I mean, it looks cool. It's got good part usage. These will be ones that my investor, my mom, she will build those on her own at her new house when she gets moved because, well, I'm not building, and neither is she, any sets until we're settled because this stuff, no matter what you do, it frickin' breaks when you move it. Next up on the list. Now this one is just freaking bizarre. It costs $100. It's 9 and older. It's the Creative Play Droid Builder 75392. I mean, it's got R2-D2. It's got Chopper. It's got the R2-KT droid. And then there's another one. You can put hats and floaties and... What are we doing here, guys? Like, why? But you know the thing that's crazy about this set is they knew that people wouldn't want to buy this. So what did they do? They stuck the young Princess Leia and Lola 59 in this set for the 25th anniversary figures. Yes, that's right. We get 2 25th anniversary figures in these sets this month. One with the Desert Skiff with Nien Nunb, Princess Leia with this one from the Obi-Wan TV show. And I think that's the only reason why they actually did this set, because they knew it would sell because people want to get the figure. I mean, the figure is probably going to be $60 once it goes live online. I could probably find one right now at 2 o'clock as I'm filming this. So that's why they did this. And it's just kind of like, I don't know if some of you are going to have fun with this. But, you know, I'll make a video for you guys and see if I do. But I had to do it for that minifigure. And then probably a lot of people did too. Let's go on to the next. Now this is one I was super excited for. These things were flying off of the shelf. This is the $160 75394 Imperial Star Destroyer, featuring, now that I pay attention, a third 25th anniversary figure. So we're not getting 1 this month, 2 this month, no, we're getting 3. This one features the Cal Kestis minifigure from one of the Star Wars video games that's doing really, really well right now from what I understand. I don't play a lot of action, role-playing type video games. I just play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, well, GTA 5, it's what it is nowadays. And I don't really know these games, but this is a really well-loved minifigure. And they knew that they can put this minifigure with this set, because this set sells itself. I mean, this thing is incredible. It comes with Darth Vader, Commander Praji, Imperial crew member, Imperial gunner, Imperial Navy trooper, and a Stormtrooper. Plus, it's an Imperial Star Destroyer for $160, even if it is a play version. This is awesome. So, you guys may be thinking, well, he's got all this Star Wars, he's got all this Technic, he even has some botanicals. Where's all the Marvel? Well, guys, I'm sorry. Before I unveil the last set and disappoint you guys, I didn't do any Marvel because, well, I just sold the old Milano ship, the old Guardians ship from 2020. I just sold it because I didn't like the way its wingspan took up shelves on smaller shelves because it's supposed to be a play set, so it's not supposed to be UCS type. And because of that, it took up a lot of weird space. So I did sell it. I broke even. I bought it on sale, and I sold it for about what I bought it for new in box, which was great. So I didn't buy the new Milano because I just got rid of the old one. And I didn't get the Dancing Groot because, well, I just didn't think I needed another thing that goes in a pot. And I think there was also a couple other little odd and end ones, like the Avengers Helicarrier little, midi scale. I thought that was really cool, but I'm not a really big fan of the Avengers Helicarrier. When I watch the superhero movies, I like the characters more than I like the ships that they drive and the places that they go. I just like them as the people that they are. Unlike with Star Wars, it's the people that they are with the places that they go and with the things that they go in to get there. And that's the difference between Marvel and superheroes and Star Wars for me is Star Wars, everything is really cool, really digestible, where with Marvel, a lot of the things are just forgettable but the characters themselves. You fall in love with Iron Man for being Iron Man in his suit and not the house he had in Malibu and the Audi R8 that he drove. You don't really think about it all that much. You just think about him. Where with Star Wars, you think about C-3PO, Han Solo, Millennium Falcon, Tatooine, and the list goes on and on and on. So you guys get the point there. So unfortunately, I did save money back from buying Marvel sets. So sorry guys, for all you Marvel fans out there, that I can't get attached to a lot of things Marvel. That's why I like the minifigures more than anything, because I love the characters. So lastly, what is left in my bag of tricks? It's set number 75389. It cost $180 US. It's already back ordered here on the Lego website in America, and it hasn't even been out for a complete 24 hours yet. It is the Dark Falcon, 1,579 pieces. It's part of the Rebuild the Galaxy series. It's got Beach Luke, Jedi Vader, Bounty Hunter C-3PO, Darth Dev, Darth Jar Jar, and Darth Ray. This is freaking cool. As you guys know, if you guys just watched the channel, I just built the 2019 Millennium Falcon. I do believe that this Falcon is going to replace that Falcon, even though it's a different theme. I still think it's going to overlap that one, and this is going to be the new one for people to buy. This is freaking sick. And the Darth Jar Jar, that is perfect. So that is our haul, everybody. What do you guys think about that haul? One more time? I think so. One more time. Let's do it. One more time. Max budget. This is about $1,800 to $1,900 worth of Lego sets. We figured we're going to do it one more time, guys. And we're going to do it big. The future of us doing this is very, very bleak. There might not be another time for me to stand in front of a pile of Lego until the financial opportunity arises. Because after this day, I am like many of you guys beyond the camera once again in my life. That is why I do this channel, is because I have this opportunity to do it knowing how a lot of you guys feel out there. You guys love these sets. You guys love the C-3PO. But do you guys have the $130, $40 to go out and buy it? No. You guys may have your card note to pay, kids to feed, rent, other bills. And this guy has to wait because you have to do your responsibilities as an adult. I have never let go of that feeling and that sense. Even though you guys see this spending, this is spending that's funded to me to do for you guys. And when it comes from my heart, that's the place it comes from, is because I know what it's like to want such awesome stuff, but your priorities in life clearly take over ever having the thought of buying any of this stuff, because you have to take care of yourself and your family. And that's what's next for me. I am financially responsible for my new place on my own. I have to go back to work in a new town. Well, old new town. I've only worked a single job in this town in my entire life. And then I moved. And then, I worked everywhere else. So I'm going to have to try to find a job, pay almost $2,000 a month in rent alone, on top of other expenses. So this channel may go in the direction of, this is it, guys. One more time, right here. This is it. After this, I'm going to be probably making videos really deep-seated in the core of how a lot of you guys are on the other side of this camera right now, of like, this was the extra money that I had. This was the set that I chose to buy. Here's my review. Hopefully, my investor will mail me money to continue, but it will never be at this scale. We've both agreed on it. So, one more time, everybody. With that, I appreciate you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys want to support the channel and help us get Lego sets just like this, there's a little thank you button down below. When you guys hit that, you guys can leave a small donation. If that's not really your thing, you guys can always hit the subscribe button and follow along with everything that we're doing. We're right at 1,300 subscribers. Thank you so much for you all subscribing. I hope more of you consider doing that as well. As usual, like the video, share the video with your friends. Also, comment your thoughts down below. Did you get any of these sets? Are you looking forward to building any of these? And let me know what your favorite of these may be. And on that, I'll see you guys in Fair Oaks for the next video. Goodbye, house. Let's save our farewells to it. And I'll see you guys on the flip side. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all have a good one.